Okay, hello everybody. This is a question that I know has been on a number of your tests for math pathways, and a couple of people have been a bit confused about how to do it. So I thought I'd try to help you figure this out. Now what to do here is to set up a table of values from x equals -3 up to x equals 3. And then what you've got to do is substitute in the different x values to find out the different y values. Now as the x value changes, so will the y value. So if x was equal to -3, what would y be equal to? Well, let's see. If we had this, now in place of x, we're going to put in -3. So this would be 4 minus -3. Now when you take away a negative, you get a positive. So 4 plus 3 would be equal to 7. So when x equals -3, y is equal to 7. Now this is a Cartesian point. This is a point we can plot on our xy axis. Well, what happens if x equals -2? What will y be equal to? Well, if we put in place of x -2, this would be 4 minus -2. Minus and negative is a positive, so 4 plus 2 is 6. So when x equals -2, y is equal to 6. And this is another Cartesian point. And you've probably noticed here that we're following a pattern, 7, 6. Now you can probably guess what the next number will be, but we'll check it just to make sure. Well, if x is equal to -1, what's y going to be equal to? Now if we put that back into our original expression here, 4 minus -1. So 4 take away -1 would actually be 4 plus 1, so y is equal to 5. That would mean -1, 5. Now what about if x was equal to 0? Well, this would be 4 minus 0, which would be 4. Well, what about if x is equal to 1? This would be 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. Now each of these points would create another new point that we could plot on our Cartesian graph, which is what I'm going to do next. So here's our Cartesian axis. Now you might remember from before, when x was equal to -3, y was equal to 7. So here's x, and here's -3, and here's y, and here's 7. So our first point is up here, where these 2 points connect to one another. Now the next point we had in our table was -2, 6. When x is equal to -2, x -2, y is equal to 6. So it would be down here at the point where x equals -2, y is equal to 6. Now the next point we had was -1, 5. It would be down here. The next point we had was 0, 4, and then 1, 3. And if we continue to plot each of these, what we have is a straight line that goes through each of these points. Now my graph's a little bit off, but this line represents a relationship that says 4 take away our x value is equal to our y value. And every point on this line will have the equation, will have an x value and a y value that maintains this relationship. So that's how you do it. Alrighty, well I hope that helps, and I'll see you in class.